Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now.
Hold on. Babe, lay right here. Let's take a little break off me. And only focus on your needs. Let's put the pressure all on me. We can focus on your needs. Just enjoy the ride. With patience, I want to peel back each layer of skin that holds the juice this fruit bears. Damn. But before that, let me burn peach mango and change the ambiance in the air. See, I need your senses to be present from what I'm prepping. You feel me? From your feet to the tips of your head. Each crevice will feel my essence, sending blessings. Trust me. Hope my intentions are clear. Every touch will be sincere as I take my time in here. Hey, my time. Let's take a little break off me. And only focus on your needs. Let's put the pressure all on me. And we can focus on your needs.
My brother, Kamati Denazulu, the great one, rear drum foot, drum solo. If you want to see that on YouTube, just Google up Nana Kamati Denazulu, rear foot drum solo. Good friend of mine who transitioned some years ago, who was an excellent, not only spiritual reader, but also spiritual leader, coming from a great legacy of the Denazulu family. Hey, family, how you feeling today? We're going to do something real special. Yes, I'm not going to show my face today. Not going to show my face today, but we are going to show the vibes and keep it alive. It is now 10:14. It's not 3:14, but it's 10:14 at this time. Of course, the Numerovator is in the building. And if you don't know how to pronounce Numerovation, here it is, Numerovation. Keeps it simple, Numerovation. Now, if you have that little Latino roll with it, do Numerovation, baby, Numerovation. Good afternoon, good morning, good day, wherever you may be. Good night, good middle of the night. Big up to you, respect to you. Of course, today we're going to be brief. We're going to be brief. I know sometimes I say I'm going to brief and then I'm never brief. But today is March the 14th. Now, today Einstein was born. This was the day Einstein was born. Today was also the birthday of Quincy Jones. Very interesting. I think this is also the day that Stephen Hawking, the great physicist, died. He transitioned on this day. Let me confirm that by looking it up on my computer. Stephen Hawking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Stephen Hawking. Yes, I believe he transitioned. Yeah, he died. He was born January the 14th. January the 8th, which is the same birthday as what's his face? R. Kelly. He was born January 8, 1942, and transitioned March the 14th, 2018, which is interesting to me because 1 and 4 is 5, and 5 and 8 are complication or challenge numbers to each other. So that's very interesting to me from a numerical perspective. So he died in his challenge day. He died on a challenge day that is connected to his mathematics. And he was a physicist. He was also a cosmologist. Now, also Einstein, the great Albert Einstein, as they say, according to Wikipedia, Albert Einstein was born today. Yeah. Yes, he was born March the 14th, 1879, and died April 18, 1955. Died on the number 9 day, which is usually a number of completion in the Aries session, in the Aries energy. He died approximately almost a month after his, a few days shy of a month after his birthday. So he definitely probably was in a health cycle. Let me check his numbers. 3 plus 14 plus 1955 equals 1972. Okay, 72. 991. He was actually coming out of a health cycle, which is interesting. He was coming out of his 9-year cycle, which is one of his health cycles. So 9, remember 2, 4, 6, 8, and the number 9. Now all the even numbers and then that one odd number is a health number. So always pay attention in those cycles to those numbers. So let's get back into what we got. And of course, like I said, the one, the only Quincy Jones, aka Q. Quincy, Q-I-N-C-Y. Let's go to his page and see when his birthday was. His birthday is March the 14th, 1933. He is now 88 years of age. Woo, he in his 8. Quincy Jones is in his 8th year today. Okay, so happy birthday to all the Pisces out there. I'm not doing any single readings on there, so don't even think about it. We're going to focus on this. All right, numerovational perspective. Get your piece of the pie. P-I or P-I-E. Now. All right, now, today is a major celebration. And if you go to this website right now, let me show you the website, this website right here. If you go to this website right now for more information about the annual celebration of Pi, go to www.hindustantimes.com. That's Hindustan times.com. They can tell you much more on why they celebrate it and why the Vedic or the Indian families celebrate that. Now, it says every year on March 14th, the world celebrates Pi Day to recognize the mathematical constant pi. It defines as the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter, and the value for pi is, simply put, 3.14 diameters, and its value is 3.14. For people who follow the month and day format, March 14th represents the value of pi. All right. Okay. So that is what we're talking about today. But we're going to talk about it from a numerovational perspective, family. Numerovational perspective. We're going to get it in. Briefly, it's going to be like underwears, right? It's going to be like Fruit of the Looms. But if you want to find out more information, it's a long breakdown about this whole celebration of pi and when it started on this website that I'm showing you right now, HindustanTimes.com. So if you want to find out from my perspective, my perspective probably won't be on Hindustan. So I'm just going to let you know that right now. I have a whole different mathematical interpretation of the pi, and many others might come up with the same thing, but again, this is the topic. Get your piece of the pie. P-I from a scientific perspective, or P-I-E. Get a piece of the pie as far as your life is concerned, your money. That's where I want to focus. Okay, because the 3.14 is the celebration of pi from the numerovational perspective. Check out the numbers. Check out the numbers, family, because what is so interesting about this number pi, when you look on what I put up on this board, if 3.14 is the pi symbol or the mathematical equation of pi, look at the 3 plus the 1 plus the 4 plus equals 8, which is a money number. Now, in numerology, the number 8 is a money number. It is an advanced number. But look. When I put up the whole equation of the number pi, which is 0.314159265,359, it equals 53, which equals a number 8 again. So it is constant. It is constant whether you use the simple equation of pi, which is 3.14, or 3 plus 1 plus 4 equals 8, or if you do the whole addition of the whole sequence and the whole equation of the number pi, or the mathematical symbol of pi, you get 53, which equals an 8. So it's constant. Now, in certain systems of numerology, family, guess what? The number pi is two circles on top of each other. Two circles on top of each other. Think about that. Now, when I break down the two circles, either the two circles can go counterclockwise or clockwise, meaning there's a progression or there's a regression, so to speak, or there is a building or a destruction to it. So when you have 8 in your charts, family, or you're going into an 8 personal year or 8 personal month or 8 personal day or 8 personal alignment number, 8 personal achievement number, 8 personal destiny number, 8 personal soul urge, you could either build your life or destroy your life. The 8 is letting you know that it is totally in your hands to build or destroy. Now, in other systems of numerology, the 8, if it's turned on its side, is called the infinity symbol. Oh, everybody say infinity symbol. Everybody put up that 8 symbol up there. 8. Put that 8 up there. Everybody put 8 on the chat. It's an infinity symbol. That means it can infinitely go one way or the other. That's why 8 is also known as a karmic number that's connected to the planet Saturn. But also in numerology is called an earth number because the 8 is basically known as a earth vibrational number, because most people that are born under or connected to 8 has to have a balance within the earthly realm, but also a foot into the spiritual realm. Now, if you go into my book, Numerovation for Mental Stability, I break down the number 8 on page, let me see, which page did I break it down? where you can see a lot of it. There it is on page 64 into 65. And I say in my book, the number 8 is a symbol of evolutionary development and balance. The number 8 in numerous studies is also known as the flawless symbol of balance, cause and effect, or what is recognized as karma. So stop right there. Karma. Now, karma is just cause and effect. What you put out there is what you get back. So if you put out negative, you get back negative. If you put out good, you get back good. Karma is just that cause and effect energy. Some may interpret the number 8, as I continue in my book, as the infinity symbol, or 2 circles placed above each other, rotating in opposite directions. No matter how you look at the number 8, it is also known simply as an infinity symbol of building and destruction, like I just mentioned to you. Now, the number 8 energy is an old school, old soul, ancestral vibration that reflects the meaning of the Ghanaian symbol of what we call Sankofa, or the Sankofa bird, which basically means go back and get it. In other words, it urges you to go back into time and get what is needed to continue to move forward into the future. The number 8, still reading my book, family, the number 8 person is considered one who can attract finance and become respected executives, entrepreneurs, or philanthropists in this life, as long as that person is willing to accept discipline and guidance from respected and accountable elders. The number 8 person should learn to understand the physical and spiritual aspects of currency or energy, gold, silver, fiat, bitcoins, etc., on all levels throughout its known history. The number 8 person must avoid greed, carelessness, selfishness, and the abuse of power in any relationship. Number 8, according to the study of tarot, is known as justice and is considered the number of law and order. Now, I complete that paragraph and say the inner work of the number 8 is to tap into your ancestral energies for guidance, and always stay firm, stay loyal, and stay focused on whatever you want to accomplish in life. That is very interesting, family. Only because if you're going to work with this pi symbol, if you're going to work with the 314, the 3.41, you have to, the inner workings of that number, because it equates to the number 8, the inner workings is the 3, 1, and 4. 3, one word with the 3, or 2 words, self-creation, being able to be self-creative. 1, being the leader of what you want to do. And the 4 representing laying the foundation, the structure, the discipline you need to have in order to manifest that money, finance, and that executive mindset. So the 314 from a simple perspective is a good thing. It helps give you guidance. That 314, the pie, so you can get a piece of the pie, helps you to understand the journey you have to take in order for you to make money, or in order for you to strive in this realm, so to speak, of numerovation, numerovationally, pardon me. So 3, again, is that creative number. Now, if I go into, and those that have my books, Numerovation for Mental Stability, or Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated, you can get these books on Amazon, family. Let me just show you the books real quick, because you can get the basic meanings of these numbers from these books. Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated, and Numerovation for Mental Stability. You get the basic. And remember, this is focused, this particular book is focused on mental stability and encouraging you to recognizing mental instability through the numbers and staying motivated. Is it work? Yes, it's work. Stop playing. This ain't microwave. And I keep on telling people in my sessions all the time, this is not a microwave thing. This is not microwave. I didn't get to where I'm at and still going by microwave. I may eat a few microwave food here and there. I'll be honest with you, I used to eat all that, get into all of that. But when you I look at a microwave and I was like, wow, they're going to cook this stuff fast. But back in the day, I grew up with the process. I watched my mother cook. I watched my grandmother cook. I watched my father cook. I watched my uncles cook. I watched everybody in my family that were good cooks went through the process. Microwave is a forced thing, and you really can't force anything. Like the old song says, if it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. You know what I'm saying? I used to love that song. But getting back to the subject again, I get off subject now, you know me. But getting back to the subject of the pie, if you're going to get your piece of the pie, you have to go through the process. That 3, 1, 4, instead of, and I'm telling you this because even if you went through all the numbers that I have up there for the full equation of the pie, its numbers are simple. The simplicity is just working on what that 3, 1, 4 is to lead to that 8. So if 3 in numerology represents creativity, being confident, articulate, and having a jovial attitude, then the number 1 representing ambitious, being generous, being fearless, being dynamic, being adventurous at another level, and the 4 representing honesty and discipline and being practical and being a builder at another level, and then it equals the 8, which deals with being authoritative or an executive or the ability to galvanize finance on multiple levels. So if you use all those mathematical interpretation tools, it can help you grow in whatever business, whatever lifestyle, whatever you want to become. Whether you're doing it positive or negative, that's totally up to you. Because there's many people born on 314 that have gone through the ups and downs of life. Quincy Jones, as a matter of fact, has gone through the ups and downs of life. But when Quincy Jones, born on March 14th, focused on his composition with music, focused on his musical talent, which the number 3 itself is a number of expression and self-expression, and he's needing to express. And then when you deal with the 1 and 4, which is a 5, that's also another number of expression and need to be free and do what they want to do and how they want to do, which is a brilliant number. Because if you study the number 14, in my book, I mention about the number 14 on page 67 of Numerovation for Mental Stability. It says that's the symbol. 14 is the symbol of mental foundation, for it is only when the human mind has laid a secure foundation and knows what is needed to build upon that humans become to build upon what is needed to build upon that humans becomes balanced producers of thought according to certain esoteric studies. Let me read that again because I kind of jumbled it up. The number 14, this is on page 67 of Numerovation for Mental Stability, is the symbol of mental foundation. For it is only when the human mind has laid a secure foundation and knows what is needed to build upon, that human become balanced producers of thoughts according to certain esoteric studies. So understand that having that 14 energy is a very powerful energy, especially anybody born on the 14th of any month, not just March the 14th, which is the pi. Okay, and that pi is that when you add that 3 plus that 14, it is 17, which is an alignment number. So even people born under that number, born on 314, that alignment number still leads to the number 17, which is an 8, which is a disciplinary number. The need to be disciplined, the need to be organized, the need to stay on top of their game, so to speak, not only physically, but also spiritually. And you got to be willing to do that. And like I said, if you look at the bottom of this picture that I have up here, 2 circles moving clockwise or counterclockwise, it's in the individual's hand to make that choice to whether go down the line of destruction or the line of construction, clockwise or counterclockwise. And then, like I said, it is a symbol of infinity. infinite amount of wisdom, either going either way, infinite amount of destruction going either way. Look, and remember, numerology doesn't require you to believe in it. Please know. Numerology doesn't require you to believe in it. Numerovation does not require you to believe in it. I'm just letting you know that the numbers work behind the scenes on mostly everything that we're using, even in the counting system, anything dealing with computation and counting. We've been using it even before we had computers and counting and calculators. We've been using the counting system. People have gone to gather things for family and examine the moon and the stars and all that and created counting systems. So we can't negate numbers. We can't run away from the numbers. Numbers, again, are infinite. And if you understand the interpretation of the numbers of infinity can help you, give you guidance to let you be aware of what you need to do and how you need to do things in this realm. Now, you could either go up the high road or the low road. It's totally up to you. You can go up the high road or the low road. It's totally up to you. I'm keeping it simple, and I'm not going to be here too long. But again, even if you're using the larger equation, each number and its interpretation can take you to the next level. If you notice that there's numbers that are repeating itself in the larger equation. That's why I prefer the simple equation, because it helps give you a bird's eye view of where you need to go, although it still adds up to the 8. See, but when you add that large equation, it adds up to 5 and 3, 53, which is that number, which is a number 8. But in certain systems of numerology, that number 53 also means something. That number 53, that 5 and that 3 represents that need to be able to adapt, that need to be able to be versatile in what you do, be willing to expand your mind and your brand and whatever you do on all levels of life. And that 3 is the another level of expansion, but the need to express yourself, not hold it in, whether you have to write, use art, use music, and all those things coming together will make the 8 energy even prosper in this realm from a mathematical perspective. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Some people try to get all crazy and all that, and I ain't got no time for the craziness. I ain't got no time for the craziness. If you look at my books, I always in my books I tell you this is not the complete guide to anything. In my book, it's not the complete guide to anything, because there's no completion to this cycle of energy and mathematics, because numbers keep on going. Like I've said before, you can keep on counting and counting until you die, and counting the next spiritual realm, and then count when you come back through somebody else's womb, and keep on counting, and numbers will still be going. So paying attention to what you're doing on various levels is very important. Now, let me just make sure I advertise this. If you're going to send me any funds, please use only Cash App. Please don't do Super Chat. Those that are using Super Chat, that ain't coming to me. I'm gonna let you know that right now. They fronting. Those that are using Super Chat, they ain't coming to me. I guess because I haven't given them a bank account. I pulled my bank account away from there temporarily until I settle certain things. So I'm in my number 8 year cycle. So personal year. So I went through some financial issues real quick, but it's all right. I still live in abundance, because that I've lost has already come back to me multiple folds, multiple ways. So I'm not angry at it, of course. But please do me a favor and thumb up the video, thumb it up, like it, share it, please, because we want to make sure people learn to activate this energy of the 314 and implement it. Pi is still something that's very significant throughout the whole universe or the whole realm of mathematics. So if you learn to implement the simplicity of the 314 that equals 8, then it will be very very helpful to everyone out there that decides to use it. It can be very helpful. Now, from a cosmic numerologist perspective, let's go to cosmic numerology. And that book was written by Numerology for Decoding Behavior was written by, his name is Michael Brill, was written by. Now, let's deal with the 17 energy, which is an 8 in his book, from the alignment number that he speaks of. He says in his book that achievement number, because in his book is considered an achievement number, right? The positive of that achievement number is being a leader who has the ability and bearings to organize, orchestrate, and delegate to others. Good at politics, business, commerce, leading institution, and organization, but walk the talk. They don't just talk it, they have to walk the talk. So that 8 alignment number leads them to have to walk the talk, not just talk it. Some people chat too much and then they want to do what they mouth to do, but they mouth to walk the talk. And they usually look good in any kind of attire, and possesses a certain knowledge, wisdom, and expertise. So that's dealing with the alignment number, that number 314, which is the 8. Now, the negative of that 314, which is the 8, is money is a major issue for those with this achievement number. You can spend money like a drunken sailor or squeeze a dollar so hard that the tears come out of George Washington's eyes. You can have fear of success and be driven to achieve it, regardless of the personal cost. You can become frustrated if you feel you are not being given the recognition you deserve, which may lead to disloyalty. You may have issues with authority. Individuals with this achievement number can be arrogant and a bully. They can have a very short fuse. Now, note, family, note this, that in my studies, the number 8, the number 9, the number 1, and the number 3 can be very argumentative. And sometimes the number 7, depending on, all those 7s like to be to themselves, but when they ready to come out, they will blow the hell up if they really release it. But primarily, the number 8, the number 9, the number 1, and the number 3, or people born under those numbers, can be very argumentative because they mouth are fast. They love to, they quick with their mouth, put it like that, And to me, sometimes the number 4, I'm still researching that. I've noticed it already, but I see that the quick wit mouths, the people with the mouth, is usually the 8, the 9, the 1, and the 3. And so that's why you got to be very careful, number 8s, or when you're in an 8-year cycle, or 8 personal day cycle, or 8, you got to be very careful not getting into contention and any arguments. When you're in an 8-9-1 dynamic, especially around those yearly cycles, you got to pay attention to that, So before I finish, I just want to make sure that people understand, if you want to find out about this celebration of Pi, not from my perspective, but from this annual celebration that they're celebrating, please go to www.hindustantimes.com right now. You can go to it right now at www.hindustan.com, and you'll find out more about the celebration of Pi. I just wanted to show you that, because what happened, I just want to show you from a numerovational perspective that 3148 is 314 is a process to the number 8. 3 representing the creativity that we must have, that's the creative aspects of and being joyful and witty and charismatic. The 1 representing the self-directed, the leader, the paradigm buster. The 4 representing the organizational skill, the architectural skills and the building skills that you need to do from within and bring it out. And each one of them, remember, each one of the work with that pi symbol, if you're using the pi symbol, you don't even have to be born on that birthday. But if you're using the pi symbol, just the basic one, the 3.14, the internal work of being creative, joyful, and witty and artistic has to come out also for it to benefit. And with the number 1, that self-directed energy and that leadership energy has to come out first in order for it to be directed. And then that 4 dealing with that architectural and building and that logical and that practical way of doing things has to start from within before it comes out. And then it adds up to that number 8, which deals with money, power, commerce, business, spiritual advancement from ancestral connections, dealing back and forth with the ancestral realm, having a balance between the physical and the spiritual realm. Since that number basically deals with that. When I take this away, like I said, in certain systems of numerology, the 8 is 2 circles on top of each other. One going clockwise, the building aspect, and one going counterclockwise, the one that's the destructive aspect. And then it's the infinity symbol where it can become a karmic cause and effect symbol. So if you're not putting in the right energy or the right intention in it, then you will get the other side of it out of it. So, we got to take our time and really study ourselves. And I do a thing with when I do my sessions, when I do my numerovational sessions, and if you do want to do a session with me, I do find your 4 particular, if you want to find out your 4 particular guiding sigil numbers, I can give you that and give you the 1-word or 2-word meanings that you need to work on to build yourself. Like if you notice, why do I have this on the back of my Cash App? Why do I have this number? Let me show you my Cash App. Those who pay attention, this is my Cash App. Why do I have 3158 as my Cash App? Because those are my sigil numbers that keeps on reminding me on the 3 being self-expressive, the need to constantly talk and be joyous and optimistic in what I do. The 1 saying that I have to be self-directed, I have to be a leader, I have to be a paradigm buster. That's why I created Numerovation. I have to bust up a paradigm, because this Numerovation, this mixture of numerology and motivational speaker is going to go long past when I transition. And that number 5 energy represents being flexible, being adaptable, being a freedom lover. I love to travel. I love to move, to enjoy life. That's why you see me in Florida and traveling different places. And I can't even fly. I'm taking Greyhound because I'm not afraid. Because nowadays you could take a Greyhound and put on a Brother Panic 7-hour lecture and you be gone in your ears just sleeping. Or you be listening to those 7-hour, 9-hour meditational YouTube channels. Back in the day when I used to travel to Canada, family, we didn't have all of this. I was traveling to Canada since I was a child. We didn't have all this. We just had our imagination. But I still get into my imagination. I'm writing. When I'm listening to the meditation or listening to a long-ass lecture by either Phil Valentine or Brother Panic or Dr. Blair through the whole night, it carries me throughout the night. That's what I'm using. So that 315 that I'm up to and then leading to the 8, that's my life path. 3 is my alignment number. 1 is my personal number. 5 it equates to the year that I was born, because my year that I was born adds up to number 5. And 8 is my life path, because my life path adds up to the number 17, which is an 8. So these 4 numbers behind King Simon on Cash App is a reminder to me to keep myself at a certain higher level of each one of those interpretations of those numbers. And I can give you all of that in our sessions if you want that. If you want that in the session, if you ask for it, I give it to you, no problem. Because that 8 is leading me to understanding finances, being a natural leader from within and bringing it outwardly, being building my businesses and all that kind of stuff that I'm doing and helping to guide people. So this is a very important part of what I've created, the numerovational sigils of 4 dominant numbers that is in your birthday, not necessarily in your name, but in your birthday. And then you could focus on those 1 or 2 word leaders or interpretations, but you could also Google up each one of them too. Google up each one of them just to stay on top of your mindset, or you can come to me, but I can show you basically how to keep on a higher level by using the interpretation of each numbers that's connected to your birthday or your name or what have you, to keep you on a high level. Because like I said, family, it is a process. It is a process. It is a process. Let me say it again. It is a process. Don't think that it's easy. Don't think. I've told you many times what I've gone through since I was a child, just because I thought people didn't love me. I almost hurt myself 3 times. Different intervals of my life, but these things, these modalities, these different spiritual modalities that I've been through have taken me from level to level, from understanding to become who I am, writing books and traveling and doing all that stuff. I'm no special. I'm no more special than you, family. I'm trying to tell you I'm no more special than you. All you have to do is put in that work. All you have to do is put in that work. So it is now 40 minutes after the hour. So let me just break down these commercials and going backwards. Let me see. All right. Those people who want to support the sponsors on my channel, big up to my girl, Dr. MJ, who will be with us on March 21st, family. She'll be here. She's an acupuncturist and an educator. She's going to be talking about fibroids and mental health and all kinds of stuff. We're going to go into all kinds of stuff. Because she's beautiful, she's sexy, she look good, and she's here for you. I'm trying to tell you. So if you want to go to her website, please go to her website and support. Remember, and I'm even going to help you get a discount right now. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that discount, family. New 10% off coupon code is King2021. Just go to www.pedalwise.com. That's www.pedalwise.com. Now, remember, if the product is on sale already on the website, they're not going to give you the discount. But if it's one of the products like that, let's say, I think they usually have bundles on sale and all that kind of, but if they will definitely give you the discount if there's a product that's not on sale. So, hey, go on there, find out. Brothers, you can buy stuff for your sisters because sisters focus on fibroid tumors, wound cleansing. Surprise your lady, hell, Easter's coming up. If you celebrate Easter, that's what it is. Mother's Day is coming up. Surprise your woman with something of health, because if her health is well, then you can continue to be all up inside your woman and doing all the good stuff. But take care of your health too, because I think she got some stuff on there for your men problems also, men issues too. Shoot, stop playing. I ain't playing with y'all. Take care of your health, mother flippers. Of course, if you want to do my class, my classes will be, I'll be pre-recorded, the first 9 of them. And then the last one will be everybody that took the class will be able to jump in and have fun with me and ask any question about the class that they want, straight up live and direct on a private YouTube link. And of course, if you want to be a part of the class, please go to Numerovator@gmail, the Numerovator@gmail. If you want to take the basics, numerology, beginners, and intermediate, please go to my brother, Lloyd Strayhorn, the Baba, one of the teachers. Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. It's going to be off the hizzle for shizzle, family. Boom. If you want to get some real estate under your belt or for under your family's belt, or you want to learn or get consulted about how to buy real estate or get a condo or whatever, or, own your own business, this sister can help you get those that stuff going, especially if you're in the tri-state area, but also, help you along, because basically every realtor has an understanding of what's going on in different states and around the world and all that good stuff. So make sure, I know she's also in the Caribbean. Also, if you want to buy some lofts or buy a villa in the Caribbean, she could probably help you also. Also, my partner in Vibe, one of my vibing partners that usually co-hosts with me, the one, the only, Aisha Amor. That's right, Aisha Amor, Empress Aisha Amor, 1 million adornments. I'm waiting for her phone number to come into play, or one of those business lines to come into play, then we'll hook her up. But let me give you her email just in case. She's usually the co-host here. This is her email. Empress Aisha Amor @gmail. Spread love via Cash App. Matter of fact, you can pay for those earrings and those adornments via Cash App at Empress Amor, and PayPal at AishaMcBride@gmail.com. So she should be on with us tonight. So Aisha will be on with us tonight with the hypnosis. The hypnotherapist will be on with us tonight, but let's keep it going. Of course, these are my books. Numerovation for mental stability. And numbers are simple. People are complicated. Kels, no promotion is bad promotion. And numbers are simple. Our children's health is important. You can go to Linktree if you want. You can go to Linktree and get my stuff right now. Go to Linktree/King Simon, the Numerovator, and all the links, the direct links are on my Linktree. That's linktr.ee/King King Simon the Numerovator. Just go under that. That's / King Simon the Numerovator. You can get all those books. All that link will lead you to all those books. This is my daughter's cups. Yeah, big up to my little girl. She's doing her thing. Big up to my little girl, Yasira. She got her cups out, her new mugs and stuff. So we showing that respect to my beautiful daughter there. Let me see where's her link right now. Let me see where's her link. There's her link right there. Boom. Yasira's Pink Art, new mugs, and more to come. More merch to come, man. That's teesprings.com / Yasira's Pink Art exclusive. Make sure you show that some love. And of course, let me see. My son, his album. Oh, yeah, this is his album. This is his album. So y'all make sure y'all support. The link is right there. As a matter of fact, let me go to his link right here. I'm going to play his commercial that he has up here before we close. This is Prince Imagine, a multi-dimensional artist. Get the music on all platforms. Check the link. All right. Check the link. All right. And you'll get to hear this beautiful music. You don't hear it before I finish, though. You don't hear it before I finish. All right. And don't forget tonight, we have the hypnotherapist tonight. Kendall Cobbs will be in the building discussing the healing benefits of clinical hypnosis and dispelling the myths of hypnotherapy or hypnosis. So that's going to be off the hizzle for shizzle. Boom. Of course, on Wednesday, March the 17th, we have Audrey Rumbers, Audrey Night creator and quantum metaphysician. She's not a physicist. She's a quantum metaphysician. Oh, man, we're going to find out what that means on Wednesday. All right, we're going to find out what that means on Wednesday. And don't forget the rest on the bottom. You can see on March 21st, we have Dr. MJ coming up, acupuncturist and educator. Then March 24th, we have a Genesis, the one, the only tantric healer and spiritual teacher. And closing out the month, March 31st, we have Dr. Nalani Valentine. March 28th, we still working on our brother, making sure he here because he's going to be dropping that metaphysics. And y'all know who he is when I bring him on. Y'all know who he is when I bring him on. But he's a special guest on the 28th of March once we confirm everything with him. All right. All right, family. Without further ado, we're going to get on out of here. We're going to take a step to the rear and get the heck out of here. And don't forget, in the month of April, man, I got a lot coming up, but I got Ra Aku coming in on King Simon Productions. Oh, King Simon Presents and Ra Aku on the first time. And I'm expecting Billy Carson coming up in probably on the 22nd of this month. I just got to confirm and talk to Billy Carson and see if I can start promoting that. So he's going to promote because he's promoting his workshop like he did on Brother Rich's show. So we definitely going to have Billy Carson coming in. Billy Carson will be coming in, family. That's right. Billy Carson will be coming in probably on the 22nd of this month. Trying to get Billy Carson in 22nd of this month before we get on his podcast. He's in Detroit. He's been traveling. Supposed to be on his podcast. The recording didn't go well. So myself and Dr. MJ going to be on Billy Carson's podcast soon. But if I can get him over StreamYard and all that, it's all good. So look, I'm out of here. Let's get this prayer out. Let's get this prayer out. Well, I always like to put this content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters or its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. I'm saying that, not that I don't believe in what I say, but just in case the sponsors, not all sponsors believe in numerology or astrology and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to put it on them, but I have to show them respect just in case they don't agree. I always have a disclaimer. I'm not playing with none of y'all's no more. So don't have a disclaimer. Even if my mama comes on and say something crazy, I'm going to say, I'm disclaiming, mama. I'm just saying. Nobody wants to get their stuff shut down like that. We got things to do. All right. So it is what it is. So, all right, let's close out with this prayer. Please, universal creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to express only truth and your love now. Thank you, Dr. Blair, for showing us that love. Let me give you Dr. Blair's website. If you want to, for the continuation of Dr. Blair's legacy, go to his official website, www.themetacenter2.com. That's www.themetacenter2.com for his books, ELF protectors, products, and much more. Thank you, Dr. Blair. Always always and forever. We love our Dr. Bliss. So I leave y'all as I came, in peace, in paradise. Assalamu alaikum, hotep, shalom, alafia, Irie, Islam, peace, and love. Talk to y'all later. Y'all stay focused and y'all stay out of trouble. Take care.
Hold on. Babe, lay right here. Let's take a little break off me. And only focus on your needs. Let's put the pressure all on me. And we can focus on your needs. Just enjoy the ride. With patience, I want to peel back each layer of skin that holds the juice this fruit bears. Damn. But before that, let me burn peach mango and change the ambiance in the air. See, I need your senses to be present from what I'm prepping. You feel me? From your feet to the tips of your head. Each crevice will feel my essence, sending blessings. Trust me, hope my intentions are clear. Every touch will be sincere as I take my time in here. Hey, my time. Let's take a little break off me. And only focus on your needs. Let's put the pressure all on me. And we can focus on your needs.
Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Number are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now.